Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Raju Pujala. In this video, I will walk you through how to select a few of the columns among multiple columns in a table. One of the challenges when you are learning SQL is where and how to get the data. So I can simply download some data and I can simply use the data for writing the expressions. But the important thing over here is that I wanted you as well in parallel execute the SQL commands while I'm teaching you. So in order to make it possible, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a common table expression, which is CTE, and I will write all the data over there so that you can see like what I'm writing, and you can also create write the same lines, and then we will create a table together. And after that, we will use the table, and we will start applying all the operations like how to sum, how to take the average, how to filter, how to see the in between, and everything. Okay, let's go ahead and let's create a temporary table and convert it into a main table and then select the columns out of it. So going back to the BigQuery, so this is my BigQuery command, and let's see. So I would like to have a table with transaction ID, right? And then I would like to have a customer ID. These are sample data, product name, category, quantity, price per unit, and transaction date. If in case if you would like to have multiple data, so basically what I can suggest you is that go to Gemini or ChatGPT and ask like, hey, I want to practice SQL and I would like you to generate a dummy data for me with these columns. It generates a dummy data for you, you copy it and you upload into the BigQuery as per which I already have shown in my previous videos. Or this is the best way. Like, let's generate the data all together. So select one as transaction ID. It hardly takes like some 3 to 4 minutes. Still, it is fine. As customer ID, laptop, as product name, and let's see, electronics as category, right? One as quantity, and again, this is like a random data. We really have to don't have to talk much about this one, and so 2024 12 10 as transaction date. So one thing over here, so I'm passing this 2024 over here, and if I execute this one, it by default, if it is considering it as a date, it is totally fine. But you can see over here, it just considered 2002. So what we can do, so let's tell to the BigQuery that, hey, I want to pass the date here, and for that we can have something like date time of 2024, this one time stamp of, I guess this one works, date time, this one, let's execute this one. Sorry, it should be a string. Okay, okay, there it go, 2024 12 10. Cool. So we got the transaction date. So let's add one more data. Select 2 102 smartphone is a product name, and electronics to 500, date time 2024. I would like to have like 12 12, and union all. Select 3 third transaction ID, let it be the 103. So this time let's take the coffee maker, and I would like to have home appliances, right? And 120, date time of 2024 to 11. Cool. We'll have like 3 more records, union all. select 4101 headphones. Again, I would like to have electronics, and three quantity is three, price per unit is 50, date time of 2024 12:10. Again, how I know all this data, I have copied from the chat GPT and I'm pasting it over here. Select 5104 blender. Again, this is a home appliances category, and then 260, date time of 2024 12. And the last, let's have one more record. Select 6105 gaming console. So of course this comes as an electronics, and one 400, date time of 2024 12:14. So I mean, pause the video over here. Just look at this code and start writing the same code in your mission as well. And once after that, so I'm going to create a temporary expression with data as, right, everything over here. And now when I call the common expression select star from data, okay, I have executed this one. You can see this is how I created my data set, which I'm going to use. So basically this data set is all about a customer. So you can see what are all the, let's talk about a mart. Okay, so let's see that how many customers they have visited and what are all that they're preferring to buy. So for example, this customer ID is like 101. He bought a laptop from the store, and again he bought a headphones as well. And the customer 2, he bought a smartphone. The customer 3, he bought a coffee maker, and etc etc. So this is the data set that we do have right now. So let's create it as a table. Okay, I'm deleting this one. Create or replace table. So what we are going to do, so I would like to save this table under this project BigQuery tutorial, and under the dataset one. So I'm copying this one, copy ID. Okay, I want to say like customer data as, right. And now let's click on run. Yes, now we have the customer data over here. So let's copy the ID from here. Let's click new tab, select star from codes. Let's execute this one, and we have the data now. Okay, now let's minimize this one here. Now it looks neat and clean. So we have these many columns. So if in case if you only want columns like customer ID and the product name here, so you can mention like customer ID comma and the product name. Okay, and then let's click on run. And now you can see that, so we only it only returned the customer IDs and the product name. And if you would like to sort this one, um, sort the data, so you can use order by, which anyways I'm going to talk about it in detail, order by 1 comma 2. So this is how we can select the few columns and from a table. Thank you for watching this video. Please do watch my rest of the videos in the playlist, and do let me know if you have any questions using the comments. Thank you, and I wish you happy good learning.